Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Avink Lake. I'm the Avink. We are doing a series of video tutorials on Furvilla. Furvilla is a site that opened its beta yesterday. The beta is going to be lasting through the 8th, so if you're interested in joining, you should definitely check it out. I just totally realized that I'm doing all of these video tutorials and all of this work, and there's a high possibility that a bunch of stuff will be different by the time the actual game comes out. So if you were watching this in like 3 years from now, bear with me. This was the beta. We've talked about a lot of stuff so far, including how to do different careers. There's a couple that I haven't been able to do yet because I don't have any characters or I don't have access to any characters that actually do those careers. So in about $3,000 more, I will get right on that for you guys and show you how to be a warrior. But until then, sorry, figure it out on your own. The next big thing that I'm going to go over with you guys is Panties. And yes, it does look like what you think it does look like. I don't really know who named this and why that's what they chose, but people have been making comments about it, so that term may or may not change. But we'll be able to say in like 4 years, remember back in the old days when we were uploading those Panties? We're not going to sound like that. Please, dear God, don't sound like that. Anyway, what is a Panty? Well, honestly, I can't actually show you because I don't know if anybody has any. But a Panty is a Panty, oh, we'll show you. A Panty is your skin. It is your texture. It is the character that you, holy shit, oh yeah. It is a character that you want to portray. So there are people on the forums that are commissioning for Panties. There are some people that do them for free, or you can figure out how to do them on your own. And there's some tutorials out there already. I don't actually know how to do them technically. I've never done one. That is something that I want to learn, but I don't have the software for it. I don't actually have Paint Tool Sci. I'm planning on getting the trial version soon just to kind of figure this out, but yeah, that's eventually. So there are people that are commissioning. So this person is commissioning for $25. And just so you remember, that is the one you have to pay real money for. So this is roughly a quarter. They're commissioning for 25 cents. Odds are that they are trying to save up for their own Painty in order to submit it. So they're hoping that they can sell these in order to make enough. See? 4 slots. Anyway, so this is a preview of a Painty that they've already done. So as you can see, it's pretty natural. And I don't really know what the original line looks like, so we can't compare them. But, you know, this is what was drawn. This is what the character looks like. So they're going to go ahead and open this. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and open this. And I don't even know what I'm saying. What am I saying? I'm sorry, guys. So once you have this, you save the image and you're ready to upload. I'm going to take a step back. If you want to make your own Painties rather than commission them, what you want to do is go to the Painties tab over here and let it load. No, that's not the one you want to go to. I'm sorry, guys. Go to Help, go to the Painties option, and it'll say there's one for creating a Painty. There is a tutorial, a walkthrough tutorial on it. It can be a little bit confusing for some people, so I would definitely suggest checking out YouTube. I know there's at least 2 Painty coloring tutorials. The Painties have been released for a while now, at least a year, so people have been coloring them all over the place of their characters because they're really good, like refs and stuff too. So, you know, find a program that you can use, Paint Tool Sci, GIMP, Fire, Alpaca, Photoshop, whatever you're familiar with, and download the base, color it in there, save it, and make sure that it does not conflict with any of these rules. It can't be any bigger than 400 by 600 pixels. It can't be a copyrighted character. Like, you can't make Telephone and then upload it and be like, this is my character, because they're going to be like, the hell, you're not Telephone. And if you are, like, prove it, I guess. I don't know. But, like, you can't be Donald Duck. You can't be any other copyrighted character. I don't even know. You can't use logos or trademarks on your Painties, so you can't, like, put the Nike symbol on their chest, because nobody in this situation is endorsed by Nike. So, sorry if that's part of your character design, but, like, figure out something else. You made the painting yourself, or you commissioned it, or it was made for you. You can't just go on the internet, find a random one, and upload it. Not entirely sure how they check that, but they probably do. You haven't changed this species. And this is one that's getting me because I really want a cow, but you can't, like, you can make modifications. You can add clothing. You can add hair. You can, like, modify a tail shape if you want your dragon to have, like, a poofy flume feather tail instead. But you can't take the dragon base and turn it into, like, Godzilla. Actually, those might be similar enough. You can't take a dragon base and, like, turn it into a unicorn. Yeah. And then you haven't resized the grayscale base, which is the original thing that you've downloaded. So in order to find the bases that you want, you've got two options. You can either go to this thread, which is on the forums itself, or you can go to the For Affinity Scraps for Furvilla. So the first one we're going to do is the forum. There's some information here. You should read it if you want to color your own pixels. Panties. It's important. Read that. But this is the index. So you've got all of your species that you can choose from: bat, bear, big cat, little cat, crocodile, deer, dragon, blah, 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 blah. And then all of their bases. So these are the skinless, just the gray, just the layers. Yeah. And then the scraps also have it, but it's just kind of a little more visual. So, you know, if you don't know what that is, but you really like it and you just want to throw some hair on it, you can click that and be like, oh, it's the bearded dragon base. That's cool. So then you go in here, download it, and take it into your shop, color it like all the other tutorials say, and there's that. So I think this is really cool because you can go in, you can see everything. You're like, oh, I didn't even know that we had antelope. That's cool. Also, this makes me really happy. Like, we have a rat and a mouse, and they're different. They're different. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so that's how you get to that. So that's how you do that, and then you make your painty, all that, color the base, check the rules, blah, 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 save it. You want to save it as a PNG file. It will not upload if it's not a PNG. And luckily for you, it starts as a PNG file when you download it, so just don't change that when you save it. It doesn't like it. It's going to kick it back at you. So, you have it. You are ready to go. It is in your computer. It's within all of the rules. It's the right size. It's the right file type. So, you're going to go to the Panties button. This is kind of embarrassing. First, you're going to go to the Villagers button and make sure that the active villager is the character who it's for. While that's loading, I'm just going to read this. Yeah, so I'm just going to activate my little ratty because that's what my painty is for. And finish reading that. So he's the active one. So I'm going to go to the Painties tab. Should probably cut that out for you guys. Huh? Oh, well, you can deal with it. I'm not going to do any editing for any of these videos, and that's probably going to get me dinged because it's not very professional, but I want to get these out as fast as possible to you guys. That way everybody can benefit. So if you have to sit through some, like, awkward silences, well, it sucks to be you guys. So you go to the Panties. Panties are how you customize your character. Are you interested in customization? This guide is a great place to start. I don't know what guide that's talking about. Oh, hey, this guide. Look at that. So this is the character. This is how he looks right now. It'll be the natural one unless you've uploaded a painty before and you've decided that you want to change it. The active villager is Zion. Upload a painty. View painty. Queue. So I would definitely suggest reading this before you upload a painty. Yes, it does cost money. It does technically cost real money. It costs $100 Fur, which is the premium money in order to upload a painty, which is roughly $1 because each fur dollar is a penny. So you might remember from a previous episode when we went and looked at how to buy fur dollars that you can only buy them in $5 increments. You have to buy $5 worth. You have to buy 500, which is why I have 500, because I only wanted to upload one painty right now, but I couldn't just buy the 100 that I needed. So, you know, like, yay, you have enough to upload 5 painties if you get that many characters, but also, like, poo, I had to spend $5 whole for something I only wanted $1 for. But fear not. There are people like me that have gone and actually spent that $5, but don't necessarily want all 500 fur dollars. So, just like that one person who was commissioning, was open for commissions, they were actively making painties for other people, 25 fur dollars. So you can go to that person and say, hey, I got 25 fur dollars. I totally want to buy one from you. Or you can buy things in the stores with fur cash or fur dollars. Or there's a fur dollar shop specifically for more expensive, more rare items. So it's not bad to have the extras, but if you literally only want them to upload a painting, then you're kind of SOL. You're going to have to pay extra. What can I do to the base? So this kind of goes along with the checking to make sure it hasn't broken any rules. Color the grayscale base with your markings and coat colors. Obviously. Add body edits to the base. You can add tails, you can add wings, you can add hair, you can take those things away. You can add clothes to it. So if I wanted to have a cute little loincloth, I could add that. You can add a background. You can, you know, like, make this a pretty little picture. I don't know. You can add mini pets. You can put little, like, cute little animals in the sides or whatever. And you can add accessories. I can make him, like, holding a big chunk of cheese or whatever. How much can I edit the base? There's no limit to the amount of edits you can make, but it still has to be recognizable. So I can't take this rat, like I said before, and, like, give him a unicorn horn and hoofs and a horse body and make him, like, a rat centaur. Because you're like, is that a horse? Is that a centaur? Is it a rat? I don't even know. So it still has to be recognizable. What if I can't draw? Go to the commission section. That's cool. Kind of went over all the rest of this already. So yeah. So after you've done that, what you want to do is upload a painty. Okay, please confirm the following. The image I am uploading is not based off a copyrighted character or franchise, does not include any trademarks or service marks, and contains only artwork I created or have permission to use. I read that whole thing. I know you can read it. I read the whole thing because it's really, really important. Don't steal art. Don't do it. It's, like, literally the #1 rule in, like, the furry fandom. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so once you accept that, once you say this is mine, this is not yours, this is not theirs, this is mine, then it takes you to this page where you go in to upload a file. So choose a file. This is him. This is my new baby. This is my cute little baby. He is not much different than the original, because he is a brown rat. Like, what else can you do? But one thing that is really important to me is that all of my characters have a lighter colored right ear. And it's worth the $1 to me in order to upload this painty to give him that colored ear. So I upload it. You gotta make sure that it's a PNG file. And I'm gonna go through back to that other thread because that's currently what that's talking about, is trying to upload this right now. So I uploaded it. And I'm deciding now what I want my avatar to look like. And that's this picture. That's also the picture that pops up on the forums. This one right here. So if you want it to be, like, really zoomed out because you've got, you know, like, some cute thing that's, like, up here, you can totally do that. If you want it to be, like, really zoomed in because you're like, that's a gorgeous eyeball. Look at that right there. Like, that's cool. Do it. And then once you have this set, once you have this in place, or this in place, then you upload it for 100 fur dollars, and it goes into a queue where it gets checked by all of the admins and the moderators, and they make sure that it is okay and that it follows all the rules. Then they either accept it and they deny it, or they deny it. If they deny it, you do get your 100 fur dollars back, and that's what happened to me. I submitted it, and it got kicked back to me, and I don't know why, and so I'm trying to figure that out because it does not actually tell you. It doesn't say, first of all, it doesn't say, well, actually it did. I did get a notification. It did tell me, hey, your thing was rejected, and I'm like, wow, that's so sad. But it doesn't say why it got rejected. But I did get my $104 back. So that's how you submit a painty. Then it's just a waiting game. You'll kind of like, and probably not notice, you'll like log in and you'll be like, I'm doing my things. And then you're like, oh my god, my painty. But yeah. Okay, I'm done. Well, that was a whole episode just on painties. I didn't even really like tangent or anything. I didn't really think that was going to take a whole 15 minutes to explain, but I guess it did. So, that's painties. Honestly, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head right now that people have asked a lot of questions about. So, if you have any questions that I have not followed or not covered, please, 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 please let me know so that I can do a video on them or figure them out or tell you them over text or whatever. As of right now, it's just going to be these 6 episodes, and I hope that was enough to help you guys get started and at least figure things out on your own a little bit more. If you do have questions, again, please do not hesitate to ask me. Either find me on Furvilla, put them in the comments down here. I will get to everybody that is not redundantly answered in a video. If you need clarification on something that I specifically asked, just say that. I don't mind. That's all I got. So I hope you guys really enjoy the game. I hope to see a lot of people around the site. It's really exciting, and I am so honored to be a part of the beta test. It's like not even funny. Yeah, I literally can't say anything else about it. So I hope you guys enjoy the game as much as I do. I hope to make a lot of friends, and I hope that this little tutorial series helped you out. So I will see you guys around. Love you all. Bye.